Line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. First and 10 play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the grab, a chance to score. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Brown. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third.
He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Powering right past the defender. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Caught quickly. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of him.
And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The Huskers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They'll run it to the right side. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A quick throw out left, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Huskers will line up on first and 10. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Cornhuskers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. Fourth down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense getting set, second down play here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Back to throw. It's Brown. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a run to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Defense is coming after him. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Nice grab. It's Fidone. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the ball fair caught right at midfield. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Ohio State. It was a foot race, and he won it. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, if you can close your eyes and make your throw, that's exactly what we saw right there.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A short completion to the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Huskers will look to convert here on 4th down. Pressure is coming. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Brown. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Got him. He's sacked. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. We get the second half started with the running play. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking downfield, it's Brown. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air. Here, got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Nebraska, 14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. A handoff to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Grab behind the line. It's Fidone. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. I'm going to tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front.
And he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Looking to pass, it's Raiola. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Fidone. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Huskers. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Now they get set to kick it away.
Ohio State 35, Nebraska 21.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff to the back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback still with the football. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Running. And the ball to the ground. The defense recovers the fumble. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buckeyes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Nebraska, 21.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Second down now after the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Nebraska. This offense really clicking. The offense still out there. We're going for two here. Back to throw. It's Wyola. And he's got it. So they convert the two-point conversion, get it back to a two-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Caught near the sideline. It's Thurman. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a run. Running back's got it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, the offense catches a break.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They'll give it to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
First and goal, handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Dropping back, it's Brown. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. Can they cut into this lead now on third and goal? And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. This one is right through, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. On the 12-yard line, it's second and long now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and reserve as much clock as possible. Okay, it's third down after that run. Can he get there on the ground? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll kick it away here. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to scramble now. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Obviously, a high-scoring game, Kurt. They just couldn't match the other guys'